Hello everyone. So previously we had discussed on the topic linked hash map, right? So today we'll be discussing on the topic linked hash set, right? So let's see what the definition part say here. So linked hash set is a Java collection class that stores unique elements. Again, linked hash set is a Java collection class that stores the unique elements, maintains the insertion order, and does not allow duplicates. The second one, linked hash set is a subclass of the hash set. Just always remember this. Linked hash set is a subclass of the hash set that internally uses the hash table. Linked hash map also uses the hash table, and linked hash set also uses the hash table internally. Just remember this. Also doubly linked list, right? In linked hash set also uses doubly linked list, and linked hash map also uses the doubly linked list. So linked hash map is a Java collection class that stores unique elements. It doesn't store the duplicate elements. Again, maintains insertion order. So hash set common normally doesn't maintain the insertion order, right? So linked hash set maintains the insertion order as well as the linked hash map. Just remember this. This is the main difference between the hash map hash set and the linked hash map and the hash set. Yeah, and does not allow duplicates. So this is fine. Linked hash set is a subclass of hash set that internally uses the hash table and the doubly linked list. So this is fine. It ensures no duplicates, predictable insertion order, and fast operations like add, remove, as well as the search. Yep, fast operations like add, remove, and search. Right. So let's try to understand the exact same thing with a very simple example. Yeah. So I'll just go with import. Yeah, I'll just go with, let's make use of some utilities here. I'll just go with a linked hash set actually. This one second, just give me a second here. Yeah, let me select this one. So this is fine. Let me go with public. 1 second. Yeah, class main. Just go with the main method inside. Yep. So within the main method, first thing, let's create a hash, this one linked hash set of integer type, right? Let's go with the integer. Yep. So I'll just go with linked hash set. So yep, I'll just pass the integer here. We are creating the linked hash set of integer type, right? Just remember this one. Set equals. So let me complete the syntax here. Yep, so this is fine. Next, what I'll be doing, so we have to add the elements to the set. I'll just go with set dot add of 10. Yep, so this is fine. Let me do the same thing actually. So let me copy this one entirely. Let me paste this one. Yeah, some 5 times. 5 times have pasted. Yeah. So we have inserted 5 elements here, right? So I'll just go with 10 for this. Let me change the value 20. Let me go with the 30. Let me keep some duplicate values as well. 10 or 20. 20. I'll just keep the 20 and let me go with 40 here, right? So one duplicate element we have, nothing but the 20. Yep. So finally, let's print the linked hash set. Yeah. So I'll just go with this one, system out println. Let me pass the set here. Yeah, the variable name that we considered as set. Yep, the output that we need to get here is, so link hash set maintains the insertion order as well as it does not allow duplicates. Here in this case we have to get 10, 20, 30 as well as the 40. It does not allow duplicates, so this will not get added again as we have 20 one once, right? So here we have to get the output 10, 20, 30 as well as the 40. Let's check the same actually. I'll run the code. Yeah, see here, it maintains the order as well as it does not allow duplicates as per the definition. So we are getting the output 10, 20, 30 as well as the 40, which is absolutely correct. So this is it about the linked hash set actually. Yep. Now let's discuss the real world applications, man. Yeah. So first thing, linked hash set is used in the recent search history. Recent search history in the sense we have to avoid the duplicates, right? So if we have searched for the same thing actually, so we can avoid the duplicates and we can keep only the search, this one, whatever we have searched earlier, we can keep it only once. For that purpose, in the recent search history, we can make use of the linked hash set, right? And also it keeps the order and also it keeps the insertion order, right? So that is also one of the biggest advantages actually. This is one thing. The second one, it is used in the browser history tracking. Yeah, so this is also one of the applications, real world applications. Third one, LRU cache implementation. We can make use of the this one linked hash set, this one for the LRU cache implementation, right? So this is optional, but we can. Yep. The fourth one is unique user activity logs, right? So we can make use of the this one linked hash set for the unique user activity logs, because the name itself indicates unique, right? Unique user activity logs. It has to display only one user at a time. So one user, so this one, removing the duplicate. So there also we can make use of the linked hash set. Finally, the final one, maintaining ordered unique IDs. To maintain the ordered unique IDs, we can make use of the linked hash set. So these are some of the real world applications of the linked hash set. Just remember this one. Finally, let's move on with the time complexity and the space complexity part. Yep, let's move on with the complexities part. So first thing here, um, just give me a second here. So for insertion, we will be making use of the add operation. See here, set.add, we have made use of the add operation here, right? For the add operation, it would take big of 1, right? So the time complexity would be big of 1, because hashing allows constant time insertion. We know this one. Then for the contains, this one linked hash set also gives the operation contains, right? So we can make use of the contains. To check whether the element is present in the hash set or not, right? So contains, for the contains actually big of 1. The time complexity would be big of 1, because direct hash lookup, right? So for the delete, right? So it also provides the delete operation through remove keyword actually. Just remember, so we have considered only add. You can just try with a different this one, what do we call, operations as well. Yeah, so linked hash set provides many operations, contains, delete, add. Yeah, so for the remove, it's this one big of 1 as well, because it will be hash based removal actually. Yep. So for the add, contains, as well as the remove, the time complexity would lead to big of 1, right? So next, let's go with the space complexity actually. The space complexity would lead to big of n. Why it is big of n here? Because we have to store n unique elements with a linked structure, right? We have to store n unique elements with a linked structure. So overall space complexity would lead to big of n. Overall space complexity would lead to big of n. So the time complexity and the space complexity would lead to big of 1 for these operations that we have considered, add, contains, and remove, and the space complexity would lead to big of n, because we have to store n unique elements with a linked structure. So this is it about the linked hash set, right? Super easy. Yep. Next, let's do one thing. Let's discuss about the tree map. For now, this is it. Thanks for watching, guys.